Kobe Sportswear, Canadian owned and manufacturer of high quality sports apparel and sold locally by Nova Trophy. Now located in Bears Lake and celebrating 40 years of service. Stop by today to get your team dressed in Kobe's best.
Filip Zadina joining me here. Let's quickly talk about your first year here in the Canadian Hockey League. How satisfied are what you accomplished this year, your first year in Halifax?
You know, it was a pleasure for me that I could play here in QMJHL and especially for Halifax Mooseheads. It was an unbelievable season for me, and I'm so glad that I enjoyed every moment with the guys, with the new people that I've met first time, and I just had a good time here. It was I enjoyed every moment. It was a pretty good season. The fans, the people, the players, coaching staff, everything that I met was pretty good, and I'm so glad that I could met it, and it's pretty good.
As a player, tell me as a player how much you developed this year from August when you first arrived here in Halifax to here we are now in April.
We will see next season how much I grew up this season. So I mean, just the coaching staff and the players helped me a lot. So I mean, I developed myself for a bit. So it was a pretty good season, and I'm so glad.
Does it matter to Filip Zadina where he goes?
It actually doesn't matter. I just wanna go to the good team and have a good season. Have a good future. When it doesn't really matter if I will go second, third, first, or whatever. So I just wanna go to NHL and play next year, and it's gonna be good for me.
Speak to his development, arriving in August, and here we are now in April.
Yeah, I think he's he's a player that will be the first guy to admit that he's learned how to play defense, and his defensive side of his game has been better. In terms of development, I know he really wanted to work on his shot, playing fast with the puck, and those are things that he talked about when we first brought him here, and I think he's improved on that. I think his overall game's improved. This is a smaller rink here that he's played on in North America that he's traditionally he's played on over in Europe too. So I think there's a lot of improvement, a lot of development in his game. I think there's still a lot of room for growth, and in terms of him being a better player.
What is it? Does he have that number one quality, which pushes him up into that top five?
Well, they invented a score clock for a reason, and this kid can score. So it's an asset that every NHL team looks for.
Remains to be seen whether he's back in Halifax next year or elsewhere. What type of player might he become eventually at the NHL level?
Oh, I think his skills translate to the NHL, and he's going to be a quick strike guy who can score, maybe a little more of a goal scorer than an Ehlers, not quite as fast as Ehlers, and Ehlers is a little more of a playmaking guy. But very similar skill sets in terms of the way they compete for pucks, drive for open ice. They want to make a difference. They want the puck on their stick. They're guys that want to make a difference in a hockey game. And
how long should it take for him to develop and to be the player he can be at the next level?
That is a tough question to answer, because it depends where he's going to fall and the type of environment he's going to be in. I think that he could be at the next level within the next 2-3 years. At the end of his junior, he would be at the NHL level. I'd be surprised he'd be forced to go AHL, but we never know.